Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and welcome back to another episode of Fernbus. So today we'll be carrying on our triple header of videos with the new buses, and we're continuing our route through Denmark. So yeah, we'll be using the last of the three buses of the new DLC. So let's have a look over our route today and see where we are heading to. Right guys, so this is today's route. So as you can see, we'll be starting at the bottom here in Kolding. This is where we started off before, and we headed up from Flensburg to Kolding, and then Kolding on to Esbjerg, and then in the last episode we went Kolding to Copenhagen. If you want to catch the last episode, in the top right corner of the screen now. So today we'll be heading north from Kolding up to Aarhus. You'll see Aarhus here. We'll be taking the side roads or motorways out. You can also bypass Aarhus if you're just going straight north to Aalborg. And then yeah, we'll be heading up to Aalborg afterwards. So that's today's route. Hopefully not to take too long. Looks about the same sort of distance as when we went to Copenhagen, obviously just with a stop in the middle. So let's head on over and look at the buses that we're going to be using today. As you can see, this is the bus we used in the first episode. That was the Altano, so actually the TX18 that we used in the first episode. Then we used the Astromega TDX25 in the second episode. And in today's episode, we'll be using the Altano TDX20, so very similar to the buses we've used previously. As I say, a single decker configuration on this one, and it's available in two wheelbase lengths, the 20 and the 21. It is pretty similar, apart from the fact that it has got the additional two doors at the front and a little bit of space above the cab where people will be sitting. So it's technically like a double decker, but obviously at the front there's a few extra seats next to the driver, and I think there's a coffee area and stuff as well. So we'll be doing today's route in normal weather, so we'll be able to see anything that we drive past that looks of interest. So let's head on over to today's first stop, where we'll be picking up our first lot of customers. Right guys, so here we are at the first collection point. You'll see the bus looking amazing in front of us. So yeah, this is just down here in Kolding, so where we started the last episode, and then yeah, as mentioned, we'll be heading north past some rest stops into Aarhus, and then yeah, obviously further on then into Aalborg. So got some people waiting for us. The bus is all set up. I did manage to work out how to set up the bus correctly, unlike in the last two episodes, and you'll see the people there. So yeah, as you can see there, with the people stood in the way, but that is the twin opening door that they've got on it, and a few extra seats down here, like a coffee machine. And then heading up, it's very similar to the buses that we've used in the past. Some monitors, storage spaces, the drop-down monitors that no doubt we're going to hit our head on yet as we walk through. They're not on, so they're not working. And then your back staircase here, so we'll open that door as well so people can get on and off as well. Perfect. So got lots of people to check on, so no luggage compartments back here. Those don't open. Must be these ones here. Yep, there we go. And there we go. And there's one more there. Open right bed hatch. Well, there's actually a bed in there. Is anyone actually going to ever sleep in there? Not sure if I'd sleep in there, but anyway, yeah, so you've got a bed hatch there as well. So you've got lots of people ready to get on. So let's log into the app and set up our first route. So as you see, we've got a break in between of 15 minutes at around 4 o'clock, and about 7 people to get on. So let's keep checking these people's tickets, make sure they're supposed to be with us. So yes, you are. You're supposed to go to Aalborg. You're supposed to go to Aarhus, or Aarhus, yeah. You are going to Aarhus as well. Again, probably pronouncing that wrong, so apologies. You're going to Aalborg, so scan your ticket. You're going to Rudstein. Don't even know where that is, so you're not familiar. And you've already bought your ticket. Yes, you know you have, but you're going to the place. So you're going to Aalborg. You're going to Aalborg. So let's check you in. You want a ticket to Aarhus, so let's click that one and then click check. Perfect, scan the code. Last couple here, so you're going to Aarhus as well. Check. Amazing, there we go. And then you are the final one going to Aarhus as well. So that should be everyone on board now. He doesn't want a ticket because he's not coming with us. That is everybody on board that needs to be on board. And then yeah, let's click and close these doors. Let's jump in. We jump in. There we go. Perfect. Let's sit down. Sit down. Sit down. We're going to sit. There we go. Perfect. Alright, it's a nice big wide opening there, obviously allowing people to get in and out from the front. So we must remember what we need to do before we set off. So we're all set up, pretty much ready to go. That's fine, we've got that. Let's fast forward time a little bit because we are about 7 minutes early. Perfect, now we're 1 minute early. So let's shut the doors and play the announcement. That should tick the box for playing the announcement. Hopefully that will then give us more XP compared to the last one. That's shutting both the doors, perfect. So you can see the camera, like the rear view mirror camera moves with the doors. That's pretty cool. Right, let's cancel the announcement, so that's fine. We are still about a minute to go, so let's hit start and then we'll wait for that minute to click by before we actually depart, and then hopefully we can keep to time today. Alright, let's wait for this to change to green and then we should be ready to go. Obviously we've got loads of people on, we've got quite a few people to pick up and go as we go. Right, perfect, yeah, no one else waiting there. Do like the look of these buses, they're really yeah, very well designed buses. So let's wait for this time to click over and then we can head on out. As I say, we'll be heading back up towards the motorway or auto route, whatever you want to call it, and then heading further north. There we go, we've gone green, so we should be ready to go. So let's head on out, and we're going right at the end here. Amazing, and then right again, we hit the curb, so let's make sure we're good to go. Nothing coming that way, nothing coming that way. So let's take a nice wide swing. Trying to avoid that curb. Yeah, perfect. So that curb has not been driven over. And then we got our first set of traffic lights. So hopefully today is not going to be like the last episode where we ended up being stuck at pretty much every set of traffic lights that we could get going. I have noticed a couple of things whilst I was driving over here in terms of weird stuff with the map as well, but I'll come to those in a minute. Lights have gone green, so let's head through. It's perfect. Stay there. Oh wow, okay. Okay, that's the one thing I noticed. So that van pretty much just didn't stop. For those that noticed that, and the AI in this particular area for some reason don't seem to recognise the bus, doesn't seem to recognise our car or vehicle, sorry. It recognises AI vehicle and will stop for them, but when it comes to us they don't stop, they just randomly pull out in front. It happened on the way down here with one of the like faux Range Rover things they've got. Look, see, there you go, the van as well. Yeah, they don't seem to recognise you as a car, which is strange because as far as I'm aware, rules of the road is the cars that are crossing the junction have priority over ones that are turning left. So for some reason it's they just keep crossing over, and in that case it's just his. So hopefully that doesn't deduct us any points for that car going into us, but it'd be good if that was something maybe that they could change or fix that bug, because it's annoying, and as I say, you keep driving into things, or things keep driving into you, depending on which way you're going, because you just can't anticipate it just pulling out in front of you. You think it's going to stop, so you're carrying on, and then yeah, all of a sudden it kind of just pulls out in front of you with no rhyme or reason. So unless the rules of the road are different in Denmark, which may well be, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, you had right of way there. So, all right, cool. So let's head to the roundabout and turn it right. Right again. So let's take a right here. Good. There was no cars coming. That was fine. And then we're going to take a left here. So okay. Okay. So aircon is too cold. So let's. I'm going to mess around with the aircon. Let's stop here. Cool. So I managed to fix the aircon. So you basically press the passenger climate control and you twist the dial. So I think 21 degrees room temperature probably should be okay. So yeah, so I did try and set it up. You can just about probably see it on the display in front of us there. So yeah, basically just control it via those rotary dial. Make sure you push it on the passenger compartment one, not the driver compartment, which is what I did last time. And then yeah, you set the temperature and then it should be good. 21 hopefully should be the sweet spot. for passengers. Hopefully it should be. If it's not, then we'll worry about it later. I'm sure they'll still complain like they did last time, but okay, cool. Anyway, so we're joining the motorway here. We've got 137 kilometers to go, so I think the route is pretty split in half. It's sort of half and half between the towns, so we should hopefully be no more. Well, I'm hoping this video is no more than about an hour, so apologies if this becomes a long video, please bear with. It was the only way I could really get all three videos and three buses into different videos. Otherwise this one would have split into two, and then it would have been probably 4 episodes with 3 buses, which didn't really work. So it didn't really work for me. So that's hopefully okay, and I hope you guys enjoy watching the video. So apologies there was no video last week. I've been particularly under the weather, had cold and flu. At one point had no sorry, we're cutting up the fan behind us. Was pretty snotty and had no voice. As you can hear, I'm still a tad croaky compared to normal, and occasionally having to take drinks. So apologies if you hear in this video a sort of a stop in commentary and a sound of me drinking a drink particularly loudly. But yeah, as I say, just getting over it. So thought probably needed to put a video out this week, hence the reason this one. But yeah, not back to 100% yet. So apologies for the lack of video last week. I hope you can forgive me for that side of things. Alright, so while I've been rambling on, we are about 115 kilometers, 114 kilometers now to go. So for those have talk about stuff on the channel, so for those who've been catching up on videos recently, we've got a couple of new videos coming out. Obviously got this one coming out as you're watching it, and then next week I've got a choice. So I've really thinking about getting back into some train stuff. I know we've had a couple of train sim videos on the channel so far, and they've not particularly gone down well. They've not had the greatest of video views and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm toying with the idea of going back to Train Sim World 4. There's a few routes I'd like to try that we haven't done yet. I know some are older routes, some are new routes. They are some bits I'm quite interested in. There's also, for those of you that have checked on Steam at the moment, there's a Steam like Next Fest, which is their sort of like I guess like new developer kind of like trying to think of the word here, kind of like showcase, where basically some of the games that are coming out this year and coming out soon get their demos put out so people can try them and see what they look like. There is a new one, I think it's Train Planet, that's coming out, that looks pretty good. It seems to be predominantly based around sort of Germany and German routes, but it does look pretty good. The graphics on it look amazing. I have downloaded the demo. I have played it a little bit, and thought I'd possibly record a video on it, but the first route that I tried, the first train I tried, because I don't have any keys mapped or buttons pressed or even know how to work it properly, I went storming through the first station at like 120 kilometers an hour. So it's not it's not going to see the light of day, that video. So so we will be hopefully doing some more train stuff, but maybe I'll put a poll up for maybe a couple of days after this video, just to see what everyone's thoughts are on getting some train content back on the channel, because it is something I'd like to do and something I'd like to try out. So that's potentially that. Obviously we've still got loads of stuff to do, we've still got loads of stuff to catch up on. We've still got loads of tram sim, got loads of bus sim 20 as well. We've got loads of City Bus Manager still to come. Got the new green expansion for that still to come. So that is coming up as well. as well as other things like, I want to get back into Transport and Logistics Simulator. I know I've been harping on about trying to do maybe a live stream or a multiplayer video. Just trying to find time to do that is difficult at best. Trying to find an ideal space where everyone is available, or would be available if anyone wanted to join it, would be a bit crazy. But it's during the day, on a day off, it's kind of recording the video, and then in the evenings it's pretty busy for me at the moment, so it's difficult to try and get like a video during the evening or an online session on the evening. So I don't know, we'll try. I know I've been saying it for a number of videos, but we'll try that and sort of see how it gets on. But lots of stuff coming up, obviously, just hopefully stuff that you guys want to watch. If you are, if you're still here, obviously we're however long through the video, it's 20 minutes through the video. If you're still here and enjoying the video, then please do smash that like button. I know it really helps. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to the channel and have enjoyed the videos and do enjoy the videos we produce, whether it be this, whether it be Tourist Bus, whether it be Bus Sim, whether it be something else on the channel, then please hit the subscribe button. We are about, I think at the time of recording this, about 713 viewers, I think. Obviously aiming for 1,000 viewers as our goal for this year. And I know that I think it's something like that YouTube keeps telling me that something like 75% of viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you are enjoying it and want to subscribe to the channel, then please do. There is a random plane there. Okay, I'm not sure what that's for. It doesn't look like an airport, it just looks like a random plane sat at the side of the road. I'm sure it's got a reason why it's there. Maybe it's a factory, maybe it's just the edge of an airfield. Who knows? But it's there anyway. I've been waffling on quite a lot there. We are now, how long are we? 37 kilometres away from the destination, so we're going to just take a right up here as we head off this off ramp, and then we're going to be hitting. Okay, what's happened to the road? Look how I just noticed that as we transition, look, the lanes have gone first and second, and then like that left lane is now like an emergency lane. Yet the cars are still using it, and then that's really strange. And then then the emergency lane goes back to the right, and then the left lane becomes a normal lane again. It's very strange. Some sort of weird glitchy road design there. It probably should have finished when the road turned off the motorway, but anyway, weird thing. I noticed there's a few imperfections, shall we say, on this DLC that are slightly substandard to a normal Fernbus DLC. I don't know why, whether it's just glitchy testing, not tested properly, just missed. I suppose when you're doing all that, it's probably going to be likely that you're going to miss something, especially if you don't necessarily take the road to, or this particular road, or I don't know. But anyway, it's still got a few bits to iron out. Maybe the devs will come out with a patch at some point for it and update it, but if not, then who knows, maybe not. Alright, anyway, so we are about 18 kilometres away from our first drop-off point of today. We're going to hopefully, I know the second route said it had a rest stop. I'm not sure if we actually need a rest stop for this second part of the route, but we'll see when we get there, see what it'll cost us. I can't imagine it'll cost us massive amounts of points lost if we don't need to, but as the timers in the bottom right don't work still, as you can see, it says we're still arrival at 2 minutes past 12, and that's quite clearly not going to be the case. Let's slow down. I'm going to 50. Amazing, cool. So stop behind this truck. So you can see we're building up to a bit more of a sort of like residential area, I guess, as it's coming through here. And we're going to go through these next set of traffic lights, so hopefully we're in the right lane for going through the lights, and the left lane seems to be pretty much stationary. Alright, so that was the correct lane for heading through those lights. So as you can see, we're starting to get into sort of oh no, those next lights are red as well, so we are going to be stopping at every single traffic light as we go through today. So that is I say a bit more industrial on the right hand side, still sort of like I don't know, like a factory in the distance there, office block, and then residential to our left hand side. Always intrigued with these because there's a lot of side roads. I can't even see the traffic lights. Here we go. There's a lot of side roads and a lot of roads that you don't, the sat-nav doesn't really take you down. I'm sure there's probably stuff that we're missing. I'm sure there's probably sightseeing stuff that goes on down those roads, but yeah, it's a bit odd. But anyway, let's carry on through now. The lights have gone green. We are okay. We're going to turn into the left lane because this lane's going to disappear. Yeah, perfect, good, nothing behind us. All the traffic seems to have cleared up somewhat. Right, through this little windy bit of road, so let's try not to hit any curbs or people or other cars as we go through it. There's the world's biggest forklift there on the right hand side, so potentially we're now fully industrial areaed. What's this on the right hand side up here? There's some sort of industrial building with pipes and stuff, and oh look, there's a boat. There's like a tugboat there. It must be the marina kind of area of the port of something like that. So why does a road go up here? This is okay. This is not really obvious where it goes. Alright, so we'll follow the road round to the left, and then you look, a bus stop's just there on the right hand side. So this doesn't look like a bus terminal to me. That might just be me, but it looks more like a dockyard than a bus terminal. But I'm guessing it's there somewhere. So let's swing round. People waiting, and so maybe it's a temporary bus stop. Who knows? Right, cool. Let's try and get somewhere in the box if we can. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's put the handbrake on. Let's jump out. And the doors. There we go. Now open the luggage compartments so that we can get these people's luggage off. So let's jump over and open them. Perfect. Right, cool. So here we go. So we've got 5 people getting off and 10 people getting on. So let's go and check some tickets. Got a lot of people waiting here for their tickets. So you are going to Aalborg. So yeah, you're fine. Scan you. You need a no, you don't need a ticket. You're fine. You need a ticket. I thought I saw a ticket icon there. So you're going to Aalborg. No, sorry, Aalborg, not Aarhus. There we go. Perfect. And check you in, you're good. Next one, the fact that there are passengers mingled in with passengers getting on is a little bit annoying, but anyway, check you in, you're fine. You think the passengers would disappear, but obviously not. Express check-in, and there we go, you're good to go. Perfect. You're fine. Go, thank you. Using grazie, is Italian. You're going to Aalborg as well. That's fine. And is that? Oh no, 2 more. Some people are disappearing, which is good. So express check-in, scan barcode, QR code. You're good. Do the same with you. You're going there, scan, and that is everybody on board that's supposed to be on board. Yep, she's disappeared. That's good. So let's do that one, and jump in, jump in. There we go. Jump in the seat. Cool, so let's shut the door, play the announcement.
Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und
wir gemeinsam unser heutiges
Reiseziel
how are we doing for time? So departure time is 5 to 2, and we are about 20 minutes early. So let's fast forward time a little bit. Here we go. So yeah, so as you see, we've done that. We've got 15-minute 15-minute stop. So I don't think we'll probably end up doing that. Right, cool. So here's the bus. So this must be the port building. Obviously got temporary buildings there. I guess that's some sort of like, I don't know, conference centre or something maybe there. Alright, so yeah, so here we are in Aarhus. So yeah, just on the very edge. I say we'll be heading up towards the main road. Obviously you've got the other route which goes past the petrol station, and then the depot which we start from. Should we start from here again? A couple of different roads going up, some shortcuts, and I don't know what that road does there. There's the rest stop area there, so we may or may not stop. I'm not sure what that road does there because it just seems to go round, so it's suggesting potentially that there's something down there to look at, but what, I don't know. So let's wait for this time to go. So we'll just hit start, wait for our departure time, which is in about a minute. Let's turn the announcement off so that people don't get bored or go deaf. It's fine. Let's just wait now, just ticking over, getting ready to depart, and then we can leave this place, and then the sat-nav looks like we're heading right out of here, and then out up to the motorway to go on up then to Aarhus, or Aarhus. As I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, so apologies if you're from Denmark and I'm butchering your towns' names and places. Alright, come on in, let's go. One more, there we go, perfect. So, time is ready for departure, so let's leave. And we'll take a right at the end, providing there's no traffic. Looks pretty clear from the left. Oh no, that van's... Is the van coming around? No, it's coming all the way around. No, no indicators, so we're fine after the car, so let's head round. Try not to hit anything on the way out. Mind the bollards. Oh no, didn't steer back enough. Okay, that's fine. We're just a little bit up the curbs. No one will know. No one saw that. We'll pretend that didn't happen. At least we didn't hit any cars or anything. So, alright, perfect. So let's head on up. Another set of traffic lights, I'm sure, before we get out of the town yet. Another set of traffic lights there. So, looks like by the sat-nav we're turning right at the end. So let's queue here for a minute. See if we can't see anything interesting while we're sat here waiting. Go. So yeah, got like a canal kind of area to our left, or waterway. Obviously the building in the background, let's say probably a conference centre or a office block or something like that, or maybe a museum, but I'm not sure what. I'm sure someone will tell me. But yeah, as I say, we are going to head right up here, so hopefully these lights don't stay red for too long. We don't want to be too late, although to be fair, we don't know how late we're going to be because the timer in the bottom right is still broken. Again, not the thing that's broken, so or maybe that needs a fix. Should we say needs a fix rather than say broken? Might make everyone feel a bit better than we keep saying everything's broken. Just needs a mod. Right, cool. So green lights, lights have gone green. Sorry, green lights have gone green. Green lights have gone. So let's head round to the right. And then we'll follow the road as we go out, and then hopefully, as I say, yeah, link up with the dual carriageway or motorway. Hopefully, not too many sets of traffic lights on the way out. Don't really fancy being stuck here forever. Oh, one more set of lights. Amazing. So we'll just wait here at this next set while we wait here. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode so far. Obviously halfway through. Oh look, fire truck. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed the episode so far. Let's say if you have, remember to smash that like button. Yeah, we'll keep going with the Fernbus episodes as new routes come out. I know I haven't even touched the French DLC, so for those that want to tell me, yeah, I know I haven't even sort of headed into France yet. Maybe next time there's a sale, maybe we'll add that to the to the list, and we'll purchase that. But that's the next thing. Maybe we'll see what happens. See when Poland comes out. But yeah, so obviously, as I mentioned, obviously Poland is the next DLC for Fernbus. It was on the TML's Dev Diary stream thing that was out not so long ago. So yeah, that is the next update for Fernbus. They didn't tease a day or date or release date. I think they just said end of quarter 3, beginning of end of quarter 1, beginning quarter 2. For it, it sounds like it's very well in development. There's multiple towns available, and yeah, if you haven't seen it, I'll maybe try and put a link to it somewhere so you can go and watch it. But it's really interesting to see what they're planning on. I think, as I say, the dev team said that they wanted to effectively create all the countries around Germany so that you could effectively buy any single DLC on its own, and not have to buy multiple DLCs to get the one that you want. So, you know, if you wanted to go into Poland, for example, you could just go and buy Poland, or if you wanted to go into France, you could just buy France. So I think that's quite a reassuring, nice development idea, because obviously so many things like, ATS, ETS, places like that, they only have the option to buy states as they become available, and go forward from there. So yeah, obviously with that, it's quite nice to have. I know they was looking for ideas for the next DLC, and I know I saw quite a few comments on the video saying that they'd like to see the UK, and I know that was something that they kind of acknowledged, I think, in terms of potential places to try next. Well, look, there's like a Kia there. Yeah, I know that was something that they potentially tried to suggest or look at, but they said there was no plans for any future ones after Poland. So that'd be great. Could you imagine? Great to see a UK map on Fernbus. I know there aren't that many official UK maps that you can try. Obviously, ETS has got it. I know, ETS has got a UK map, and I know technically you can mod it with buses and stuff like that, but it's not really the same. I know there's mod maps and community developed maps on OMSI2 as well. But it'd be good to see Fernbus in there, because obviously Flixbus does head to London. It heads to many places around the UK, I think. So it'd be good to see that route option as well. And again, interesting to see how they overcome the channel, whether they go ferry option, London, Eurostar, and how they would then develop that in the game. I know obviously ferries and stuff have been out for ATS and ETS, so obviously Eurotunnel might be nice just to just drive up, load on, and kind of then maybe come off the other end. So yeah, it'd be cool to see how they did that. But yeah, that's something really really exciting to look forward to in the future, and see how they expand out the Fernbus sort of area, much like the ATS or ETS area, and how that's going to get better. So yeah, really excited for that. As I say, watch the dev diaries. It's always really interesting to see what they say about the game. And obviously there was some other bits on there about things like the bus and the modding support for the bus and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of community developed maps for the bus as well, which is really cool. Might have to sort of try a couple of them going forwards and see what people think of those and what they're like. So anyway, enough rambling. We're 100 kilometres away. Try not to sideswipe that lorry as we go past. Let's pull on in here. So yeah, as you can see, for those that were watching, say as we were pulling out, obviously gone back to the traditional open countryside, so a lot of electricity pylons and stuff like that. Not sure what that sign's for. Oh, that's for that random road that seems to sort of go to nowhere. So yeah, I'm not sure where that road or why that road is there. I'm sure there's something at the end of it that we're supposed to be looking at or go and see, because otherwise they wouldn't put the road there, would they? It wouldn't be just some random road that you could drive on. But maybe another time we'll have a look and see what was down there. But for today, we're on a time schedule to keep. I have no idea arrival time. I'm pretty sure it was like 4:30, because obviously the rest time, I think, for the rest area was at 4 o'clock, and at the moment we're at 35 minutes past 2. So either way, I know that we're probably not going to go for rest. I think we'll probably skip the rest area just to save a bit of time going forwards. But yeah, we'll probably get deducted some points, but not too worried about that. I promise I will show the results at the end, unlike the last episode, which jokingly we skipped over because we had a few crashes. But yeah, this one we should be good to go. Hopefully we should be able to show you everything on there. And it was definitely not the fact that I clicked the wrong button at the end of the last episode and forgot to click on the other ones. So yeah, we'll see how we get on in this episode, see what sort of points we get. Obviously see how much we get deducted for resting, because as I say, don't need to rest. It's not, we're not tired. It's just extra. I know it's extra points. I know it's points lost, but I think we're progressing nicely with the points and the XP and everything. So I think we should be okay on that side of things. So, right, this is the rest area just up here on the right. So yeah, we're going to skip that for the moment and head on through. We're about 68 kilometres from our final destination, so we'll find a bit of a space and try and maybe overtake these lorries, because we don't want to get stuck behind them, and I don't want to break safety distance if I can get away with it. Trying to get as many points as we can, but don't want to lose them just by doing silly things like speeding or breaking safety distance, or crashing into things. Heaven forbid we crash into things. To be honest, at the beginning of the video, more things crash into us than we crash into them, so hopefully we should be okay. Alright, perfect. So it's 2 lorries. That's why it was so slow. There we go. We're getting a bit of steam up, so we should be able to get past these 2. We'll slot in probably do we slot in between the two of them? I think we're kind of catching them pretty quickly, so I think we'll probably stay here. There doesn't seem to be anything behind us in the traffic queue, so I think we should be okay to try and sort of head straight on through without having to worry about holding anyone up behind us. Amazing. You can see again the geography's changed sort of somewhat. We're now into mainly farmland and open spaces with some woods and those massive great big electricity pylons. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the showcase of these 3 buses. I have, in terms of the 3. I've enjoyed trying them out. I'll be honest, on the driving side of things, they all feel pretty much the same. They don't seem to be, it's a power station there. Doesn't seem to be massive differences in terms of ride and handling between the 3 of them. I suppose that begs the question then, is it worth buying all of them? Or should you buy one of them or none of them? I think if you're a die-hard Fernbus fan, I think you should buy you buy all 3. You try them out and you see how they get on. It's good. Each one has its own challenge. If you like a single single level bus, single story bus, sorry. If you like the longer bus challenge of a longer bus, then obviously you can start off with them. If you like the double decker bus like the Astra Mega, then just buy that. If you want something a bit different like this one with the sort of cab over and the double doors at the front, then get this one. I personally would probably wait till it goes on sale in Steam. If you can pick all 3 of them up for a good price, I'd probably do that. Personally, I would say I bought all 3 of them. No one gave this to me. I'm not big enough yet for developers to start giving me games and the DLC. So I paid my own money for this, and I think I enjoy it. I enjoy putting videos out, and I think, as I say, I got them all on offer when they were 3 for effectively buy 2 get 1 free. So I think having tried all 3 of them now, I think it's up to you. I think probably if you like one of them, pick one. If you like 2 of them, then get 3 of them, because let's say if the offer's still there where you get 2 and get 1 free, it's worth doing. Alright, hold on, we're coming down to end of motorway here, so let's make sure we're slowing down. We don't want to hit traffic. Yeah, so if it's if I bought them, I think it was worthwhile buying. I think in the long run, it's good because you've got different ones. I think the big downside is that they don't work in tourist bus. I think for me that's a shame. I think it's a shame that they don't. We were promised buses that would work on them as well. So I think that's a bit of a shame and a bit a bit disappointing, because I'd love to have tried one of these in tourist bus, trying them up and down the island and stuff. So a bit of a shame. There may be a way of making it work. I don't know. The community might work out a way of making them work, but it's a shame that they've not made them work in all of them. I'm sure there's probably differences. Tourist bus is an older game now, so I know it may well not be supported, but that's a shame. But I think if it was me, I'm happy to buy them. I say, bought it myself. This weren't given. I'm not reviewing this. I'm not, no one's paying me to do this. As I say, we are I paid my good money for it. So, right, well, here we are. So, as you can see, we've just got into the outskirts of Aalborg while I've been rambling along there. Yeah, as I say, we haven't got far to go. We've got like 9 kilometres, so we're potentially just going to be heading through the town now and just head to the left. So, yeah, I suggest maybe give it a go. If you've enjoyed the videos, like the buses, like to try them yourself, then just buy them. What's the worst that's going to happen? Hopefully, as I say, going forwards, it'd be nice to say that I did get these for free, but I don't think the developers are, I'm quite on their radar yet. With say, your support will help. As I say, more viewers, more watches, more subscribers, stuff like that. And as I say, really appreciate everyone that is supporting the channel at the moment and everyone that's subscribed. Hopefully, we'll get there one day, but at the moment, we're not quite there yet. So, yeah, we'll view this as if I bought it, as I did with my own money. Anyway, let's take a left up here. So we're gonna, that van's pulling out in front of us. Yeah, so we're gonna take a left up here, and then we're about 3 kilometres away from the bus station. So yeah, I think I've enjoyed the series. I've enjoyed all 3 buses. As you can see, they're amazingly well designed. They are good to use, easy to use. Denmark DLC obviously has some glitches. We know that. It's it still needs a little bit of work on it. There's still some stuff to it. You know, I'm going to pull across here with no cars. You know, if it had been AI, it probably would have pulled across in front of me. But anyway, different conversation for a different time. So yeah, so it's been fun. As I say, I've really enjoyed it. As I hope you guys have as well. Let's try and navigate this final stop at the bus station. I'm not sure what these ramps are in the distance. Could you come down that way? Maybe. Have to have a look on the maps and see if there's a second way of getting into these bus stations. Alright, let's try and see where we're supposed to go, because I can't see. It doesn't look obvious on the map. Not that one, not that one. Ah, there we go, that one. Amazing. So let's pull on in here. It seems a bit narrow for this size of bus, but we'll squeeze in here somewhat. Cool. And then let's park it in the before schedule. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's how we roll. We are mega early. The arrival time was 18 minutes past 4 and we're here at barely 18 minutes past 3, so we're almost an hour early, so you are more than welcome. There we go, perfect. So everyone's off. Let's open up the luggage areas. That one there, over the bed as well. If anyone fancies a nap, you can go to bed. Alright, we're technically half on the curb, but that's fine. Over here, where's all these horns coming from? Jeez, it's like road rage everywhere. Alright, but that is everyone off, and that is the end of today's route. So I think probably what we'll do, let's log out of that app and let's see how we got on in today's route, see what scores we got for today. Amazing. So let's click log out, and then here we go. So as you can see under the economy tab, so we transported the right amount of passengers, so we got 20 passengers. We sold an additional 3 tickets. We didn't check in anyone that wasn't supposed to be with us. We completed all 3 stops. We contacted Central twice. We didn't need to refuel. We didn't run out of fuel, and we completed about 307 kilometers today. So we arrived and departed both on schedule, both 3 and 2 times. We were on schedule, so that's good. Obviously, resting quality, we did lose out on 50 points. So that was a little bit more than I expected for not resting. We didn't miss any passengers. We got 100% for restroom clearance, reading light clearance, Wi-Fi clearance, passenger compartment lighting, and 99% for air conditioning, which is a lot better than we got last time. And we played the announcement 2 times, which is the real important thing. In terms of traffic rules, we maintained driving time. We 0%. I don't know if you get a score for that anyway. We maintained work time. We did damage 1 property, so it did class that bollard as property. We didn't hit any pedestrians. We didn't have any accidents. We did technically have 1 accident. Obviously, that didn't count. And we didn't speed, so that's always good for us. In terms of driving behaviour, obviously we drove on the road 100% of the time. We had no braking misbehaviour, no steering misbehaviour. We didn't hit any curbstones. We kept speed limit 97% of the time, and we didn't break any safety distances, so we were all within the right place at the right time. So guys, I think that's a good chance and a good place to leave the episode today. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, please do smash that like button. If you have enjoyed it and you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please do click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell notification icon so you can be updated when new episodes come out. And as always, guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments or suggestions for future episodes, then please do put those in the comments section down below. But guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care, bye.
So can we just stop?